Good afternoon, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to this Monday afternoon, May 19th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the NQ. So I ended up leaving earlier today. I had a doctor's appointment. I had a good morning, and they said they had an early opening, so that's why I'm doing a video tonight. That's why I didn't think I was going to be able to do the video. I was gone good part after H period of the day, but still had a good day. So I see we finish righty ends with an afternoon pullback in J, and they probe again to the upside. They're still balanced on the daily. Okay, we all gapped lower today. We all filled those gaps rather quickly. So right now, righty is in a six-day balance. Okay, NQ goes out with a double distribution day, a small one, and that's it. Now, they did take out Thursday's high, but they didn't take it out by enough for my liking, so I'm going to call it balanced. But ES and NQ both have outside days up. Now, if we take out today's high tomorrow by anything, I would call it up then, because it's kind of like what transpired last week. Remember on Thursday, we took out the day's low and the day's high and closed with the outside day up, but I said that's still balanced. That's the balance high. Well, Friday never took it out, and today just took it out a little bit. So, again, I'm going to call it balance, and we'll see if we take it out. We do end with a double distribution. 8-wide POC also. ES also ends with a double distribution. They had a triple, took it back. It's not a poor high. I have this in bigger increments, but we lost our afternoon pullbacks late when L took out J's lows. P shapes, right? That signifies short covering. Well, who's short? I mean, the overnight shorts from, again, stupid selling off of the Moody's thing, they covered early, as you can see when they ripped an A and B. So for my money's worth, who's covering shorts? I think it's the longer time frame on the monthly. Now, I don't mean longer time frame players, per se, right? But it could be hedge funds, swing traders, things of that nature, because the higher you go, the more you're going to keep testing what? Possibly the all-time high. So those are the people who are now covering. Again, I had a good day early on. We were totally short, obviously, in the overnight. So when A opened, we had an inventory adjustment. I took a short against Thursday's low. I got paid on it, nothing big. And then I took a short against ES's gap fill in A period and got paid. Not a lot, like 3 points or whatever. Then I also took a short in NQ against the gap fill, but I lost on that one. And then I was like, okay, things have changed. And that was the last short of the day for me. And then I did very well on our staple plays. I was long in B to take out A's high. I was long in B with some really nice ebb and flow longs. Same in C. Then I got long. I did nothing in E. Did nothing in D. E period, I got the long to take out the IB high. And in H period, I was long against singles. And that was my last trade of the day because then, like I said, I left. Now I'm looking, and I got back late, and I spoke in the room. And I was trying to figure out what I would have done in the afternoon. There was a potential, not potential. I definitely would have bought the single print fill in J against F's high. Now I'm back. I was back in ones. It did pull back an additional 20-something points. I'm not sure what I would have done, right? At that point, I had closed down my personal account. So it depends. If I was in, I don't think I would have wanted to risk 28 points in, say, my Tradeify or take profit. But if I was in Apex and I only bought 1 or 2, I probably would have added at some point, thinking we would bounce. The one thing that at that time, though, when J came down, they actually did raise POC again at that point. So that I'm not sure what I would have done. You know, look, I try to be as honest as possible. So if I would have added, I would have been adding that POC at that point. Now, the reason I might have done that is to say, well, I don't want to see them come down to F's low and keep parked there. You want to see them raise it again. Again, I'm not sure. It's tough to tell when you're not there at the moment. But anyway, again, I try to tell you, everybody, unless Moody's reneged on their downgrade, it shows you what kind of absolute crap any of this news is. All they did was put shorts big time in the hole, rip up A and B, and push up a good part of the day. So, again, when the market is in its the bull mode that it's in, that's what's going to happen. Now, let's go to the chart. So again, here's the S. Outside day up like NQ, but it's balanced. The reason it's balanced for me is because it was up coming into today. And by taking out Friday's low, that automatically put it in balance. I don't care how much we rallied. So, what's the balance now? Probably a 4-day balance. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, today. Thursday's low will be the balance low. Today's high is the balance high. Okay? Again, I think it would be healthier if they did. I'm not saying they have to get to the 200. I don't want to see that much of a pullback. That's $20. But I still think it would be healthy to possibly backtest it a little bit before going for the highs. But I don't know if that's going to happen. And then triple Qs, I just want to show you, yes, we took out Thursday's high, but not by much. So for me, again, I'm calling it a 4-day balance. Although the whole balance now is basically today's high and today's low. Hope you had a good day trading. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. And we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.